Another day, another grind. Once again here with the Wood Elves on Horned Hills against Figo. He's playing Khorne. And yep, that was another practice session that went pretty interesting on my behalf. It was not an easy day for me, so to speak. But yeah, let's get into it. So what do we have? We have the Lost Silver Knights here. Then they already met the Fleshhounds. Then we're going with Chaff here. Not Chaff, War Dancers, and then Starfire Shaft, a Spellsinger. We have the Glade Lord here this time, trying to be a little bit different from the perspective here. Then the RR Dryad version, Wildwood Rangers, and we are facing a Skull Cannon, Valkia, then Chaff, a little bit of Khorne, and two Exalted Heroes on their steeds, right? Skull Crushers of Khorne here also, and over there another Fleshhound unit, so let's get into it. Yep. So, first of all, I'm juggling around and trying to move immediately into the woods, meeting up with, unfortunately, the Exalted Hero of Khorne. And as you can see, I am making a mistake here. Running into the Khorne and immediately catching couple of units in the Khorne plus the Exalted Heroes are blocking them up, so a lot of HP already going down, but at least I'm standing here pretty nicely not to get shot by the cannon. Then I move out the Wildwood Rangers, moving them into the other woods, and Spellsinger, a little bit lucky, didn't get any damage, and it seems like because she is flying, she didn't get any, but they are not that lucky. She didn't get any damage. That's cool. So now I am forcing Khorne and Figo to be a little bit more proactive, right? And taking the point here. The Glade Lord is trying to shoot a little bit into the cannon, and now I notice I should have shot here longer, right? Should have stand here and shoot and shoot and shoot. Unfortunately, what you can see here, really bad move by me, that I am losing my Silver Knights here. They're kind of already broken and running off, so he did a great job to get me here. Then another not that great move, but still maybe a little bit fortunate here, shooting into the Marauders of Khorne, and now trying to protect my Starfire Shafts against the Exalted Hero of Khorne, but he is on large, so that is going to be a very tough thing. But basically, I would say the engage is okay. I mean, I'm using anti-large units against large units, so that's for that. The Glade Guard here with Starfire Shafts, they are kind of okay-ish, doing damage, but will probably soon get encountered by the Fleshhounds here. But this fight is going well. I'm healing up my units here, so trying the best to hold down. War Dancers here fighting the Marauders should be a favorable fight for me. And here are the Fleshhounds from the other flank, and they're going into the Glade Guards, and they will rip them apart. Valkia is a little bit, yeah, trying to fight my Glade Lord. And here, this is something that really wrecked me apart. I'm having War Dancers and Wildwood Rangers here against the cannon, and the cannon does not take any damage. And I don't know, maybe I should have run off here and trying to defend somewhere else or fight somewhere else. Skull Crushers of Khorne here moving in Didn't even notice them immediately. Yeah, War Dancers still singing in the fighting the Exalted Hero here. But my Glade Lord kinda having a problem because, as you see, I was a little bit, yeah, once again, really bad. Valkia is beating him up because he is on a horse, so he is large. Beginner moves, beginner mistakes, or maybe I wouldn't call that anymore a beginner mistake. It's more like a stupid mistake, right? I'm somehow not able to learn from that pretty well. What do we have here? Korngors losing the fight and running off. So what do they have? The Fury of the Skulls activated here. We have made one Fleshhound unit gone. We're shooting a little bit somewhere else. Supporting, doing all what I can to protect my units. Unfortunately, this Starfire Shaft unit is running off, plus the other one as well, so pretty much not a good engage over here. Glade Lord is down. We now have War Dancers fighting Valkia. That's pretty much okay. And I'm moving off the woods here. Basically, I don't know. Look at that. Like, this unit didn't take any damage. I don't know. I was in the woods. I was fighting and still no chance whatsoever. Even though he is like in the woods, his shots are not very precise in hitting a lot of trees, but still. War Dancers now going into the Fleshhounds, and I think the Skull Crushers. So here, as you can see, I'm making the right moves, right? I'm having engagements here that are pretty good. I'm healing up my units, but still though, maybe because I lost the Sylvan Knights, and I guess that's really the point. I lost it. We have a couple of Wraiths moving now into the cannon. Probably I should have stayed in the woods, right? The cannon was not the dangerous part here. Still Glade Guard here shooting into the Fleshhounds. But as you can see, Valkia still pretty much online. The Exalted Hero pretty much online. And what you can see here now, I'm trying to heal up my units. But this is the neck breaker here. Didn't pay attention, and there we have it. The Sword of Khorne. Summoned in, deleting my units, and that's basically a GG. So let's fast forward here. Even though I have the point, now my units are depleted and can't really fight. Yeah, let's get into the value. So in the beginning, I have to say I really played okay. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe going for the Skull Cannon was wrong, losing my Lord and losing the Lost Sylvan Knights. That was basically the thing that was not going well for me, I guess. Couple of those, yeah, even the Glade Guards here were not very effective. The spears were good, as you can see. The Frozen Heart Dryads were okay, but yeah, somehow. And he got the value, like Valkia, the Exalted Heroes, you name it. Korngors were pretty much fodder, but Skull Crushers were pretty nice, and the cannon was even in melee was pretty good. So yeah, let's get into the next match. And this time we made a mirror match. So he wanted to see how it is to play the Wood Elves, and he went totally different than me. He has a lot of shooting power, and I thought like, okay, I have to bring something else, not always the same thing. And it kind of, what to say, it kind of went strangely, right? So this time Glade Lord here because of this ability, the Prey of Anath Rema. We have for him, we have Orion here, and a lot of just shooting power, shooting power, shooting power, shooting power, everywhere shooting power, a little bit of chaff in the front. Nothing really great, then more shooting, and yeah, that's just shooting. I have my Glade Riders here in the back, wanted to do something different, so we're moving in and see what we have. I mean, I was expecting more cavalry, and he didn't bring any cavalry, right? So this time I think like Wildwood Rangers, I need to go into the woods then, probably. So those shielded guards will have a good utility here. But other than that, yeah, moving in, trying to defend the point, and also trying to maybe juke couple of arrows, as it seems. Standing here around, pretty bad. Then the Glade Riders moving in from the back, but they're getting immediately shot down here. Also, as well as here, one Spear Rider unit, Glade Riders. So he had one rider unit so far, and another one. Okay, so I didn't notice that. He has a lot of chaff. Like, I mean, damn. He went really broad, and that kind of killed me, as you can see. I'm losing once again my Hagbane tips here. Glade Riders. Here as well. So he punched me hard in that department, but I could maybe do a little bit. Now, the only good thing is here, I netted Orion and tried to focus him down, and he kind of forgot about Orion, and Orion gets deleted here. Like, look at that. He is just running into the horizon. Yeah, that was a blunder of him, that he really was like, where's my lord? But his lord was gone. So he gave me an advantage here. Can I use it? That's the question. As you can see, there's still a lot of shooting left, and I'm just like overwhelmed here by the shooting. If I would have exchanged those Glade Riders for yeah, riders in general, maybe there is a better chance. We're even trying to fight a couple of those units here outside, with the like holding them off from the woods. They're shooting in, but those shots, yeah, they are hurting a little bit. Maybe it would have been better to have shielded units here. As you can see here, shielded units moving a little bit in to protect them. But yep, here it is. I'm taking the point. Am I? Yeah, I should take the point, right? Yeah. And now I'm trying to defend myself against the riders, against everything that is coming in here. But yep, Dragon going in, Glade Lord trying to protect my units from the back. That's good, but the shooting is just unrelentless, like from everywhere. I have the better shooting units, but he is just really forcing me to do like taking a lot of shots here. And it's like, and it doesn't change. Like, look at that. We're still here having 1, 2, 3, 4 shooting units. We have riders here still. So that's getting a little bit dicey. Another riders unit here. Now I'm just moving into the position of taking the point and forcing him more and more here. Spellsinger, this time I didn't come with healing, but with the Flock of Doom, and kind of the Flock of Doom. Nice netting here, plus focus fire. So I'm doing a couple of things not bad, but somehow it doesn't feel so rewarding. It doesn't feel like I'm winning, right? Blundering my Glade Lord here because, yeah. Too many. Too many of those thingies. Blade Riders getting ripped apart, but that's smart here, shooting down with those units in. We have still 1 and 2 units here. And I mean, they're shooting in the woods, which means should be really, like they should really lose ammunition, right? I don't know. Middle doesn't look so hot. The shooting will probably wear me down. As you can see, those Eternal Guards without shields, they are running, and the game is basically done. Yes. Well, another defeat. So, as you can see, value-wise, there is no value to get. Like, okay, my Hagbane tips got good value, my riders not, and that's the difference. Like when you look at his value, his riders went nuts. Of course, his shooting is somehow a little bit divided, right? But in general, yeah, he just came with chaff and did what he's supposed to do. Orion, he lost, and it didn't even matter. So those 2 first matches were pretty much a disaster. But for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.